Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live at the charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. We are ready to go. Do a little green flag race. And I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. It is that time of the night to where we just chill. It is all about the Chop Racing Xfinity Series here. Rise through the ranks as we go. Here is what we're going to be doing tonight. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you. 120 lap stage lap at completion of lap 35. 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel. No fast repair for the drivers of the 1.48 mile length Homestead Miami Speedway. Week 8 here. Rolled the dang old. Thank you to Kegel the Lunatic for designing some merch, doing some things like that out there. That's what he does, and he does really dang good job of it. So if you need some merch design, and I can't do it, I would definitely recommend Kegel the Lunatic. He's right on board with it. Tell you what, right now, it's calm. It's calm. About the track temperature, 82 degrees, 80 degrees on the 80 degrees on the air temperature, 67% humidity, clear sky, 6 mile an hour wind. Dell Farms LLC is going to give us our beautiful victory lane here tonight. Advent Box Premier Racing setups on board here as we get ready to lock a band. Joe Hudson's going to be your pole sitter. RB Turner, your outside pole sitter. Ed Perry, Brock Duty, you're going to make it road number 2. Clint Eck and Andrew Davis, road number 3. Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, you're going to be out there in row number 4. Brad Dove, Robert Dudley, row number 5. Jordan Bohr, Zach Thompson there in row number 6. Row 7, going to be John Hammond and Tony Sanders. Mike Butler is going to be out there with Tyler Dudley, Colby Peterson, Matt Allen in row 9. Row 10 is going to be Jordan Lane and Michael Bussert. And Jerry Culver, Mark Retchen, Colter Jr., Devin Acuna out there. They're going to be there through Route 12, Row 13, the roll version is 25 drivers tonight. Good to see you all out there. Thank you very much to everybody being the best in the biz and being out there, giving us all those likes. Alex, thank you for the like. RB, thank you for the like. Van Ness, thank you for the like. 500 minutes from the budgiest of birds as we get ready to look at green flag racing. Homestead is a beautiful, beautiful dang old racetrack, and it's one of those racetracks that it just screams championship race. To me, it just screams that's me being biased. A couple of driver camps presented by Chop Racing. Make sure you check out Chop. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel. We appreciate all the drivers who put up the opportunity to allow me to give them a little bit of an extra showcase, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite things about what we do. What'd you guys think of the intro screen? I know it's a little different. I want to do something better than that, but that's kind of the idea I'm going for when it comes to I have a couple of things that are a little bit more professional. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up out there. I'd appreciate it. It is absolutely insane. There's Clint Hackett. He's ready to go. Love to see it. The Dudley boys all on point as well. There's Colby Peterson. Maximum entertainment from the Peterson fam. We love him. There's Robert. He's usually number 1. He was actually beat by Tyler today. I'm just saying. There's Matt Allen and the Matt Allen Esports fam. We love him. We appreciate him. I see Musk out there giving him some support. RB Turner ready to rock and roll. And last but not least, Brad Dove, the Dove Love Machine, ready to knock it down. Where's the doggo? I don't know where the doggo is. He's focused. I'm a fan. Joe Hudson ready to go. Let's do the thing, folks. As it would be, we're green. Valerie giving us a big old lock out there. What's up, Valerie? How you doing? Picture fan. big old tie to big FU to cancer. Yep, that's why we got the big old timer on the bottom right-hand side of your screen there, folks. It is all to make sure that I get all this stuff taken care of and, you know, do the thing. Sorry about last night. I was a little rough last night. A little better today. Better attitude. Andrew's good world to 5-1, maximizing what he's got going on. A lot of drivers playing it down to him. This is a tire-eating track. Joe Hudson out front, 3/4 of a second right now. RB Turner looking for a long green flag run. And so is the race controller, which just so happens to be Nathan Bigart. And we love to see it. This megathon is because I have basal cells, a basal cell carcinoma on my left nostril of my nose. I'm undergoing low-dosage chemotherapy and skeletal head surgery on January 6, 2026. For all of the treatments, it is going to be, you know, going to be insane. How about Ed Perry inside the top three? Right behind him, Andrew Davis, Brock Duty looking to the outside. Duty utilizing that outside lane early in the early going, especially on a cold night, when the track temperature possibly does not heat up the way it does. That outside lane might be prevalent, but the tire wear on this racetrack is massive. Robert Dudley, 33.50, fastest lap of the race, bottom side of the race. Bottom side of the racetrack is it will be all the things. I don't know why they didn't show up on Twitch as well, Fudgy. We can fix that. Oh, it shows up as an announcement. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hello, Chop Shop. Got to climb when the loud cars go by. Hey, I don't care. The cars are meant to be loud, right? That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be loud. It's supposed to be racing. And I'm not going to strain. It's a different track. That's the difference. It's the track. A lot of the different tracks have a lot of different adjustments. Like one of the tracks that I'll say that has probably one of the hardest is the hardest to get right is Bristol Motor Speedway. Dover similar in that regard. Andrew Davis looking back to the inside on Brock Duty. These two side by side as they go. I agree, Nate. You gotta hear the cars. If not, then it's just a quiet broadcast with me talking. But this is the noise, the sound box on this racetrack is pretty massive. Every camera is different. Every camera is dynamic, and depending on where they're at on the wall, that's where they get the biggest sound differential. But Mark Ratchet, he's going to be up 9. Butler on the inside. Butler trying to make headway here. 5-1 off 3 from the start of the race. Dudley off 5. Everybody working forward. John Hammond up 5 early. Got to keep that 5-5 clean here. Rolling into the corner. Just ahead is going to be the 89 of Blake Dudley. Blake and Tyler Lemon side by side as they go. Love you too, brother. Appreciate you. Love the cars. I tell you what, your budgie gets more racing than probably it can handle sometimes. I'm glad though, because you know, racing is everything. Hudson almost a full second of RB Turner. RB comfortable where he's at. Andrew Davis again, bottom side of the racetrack. Brock Duty over that high side. Ed Perry off 2. Won't cut it out just yet. Tyler Lemon back on the inside. Go down to your bet. Tomorrow we're going to be running the Dallara IR18 for our Sunday Fun Day race. If you are excited for that, as I am, well, let's just keep being ensured that we're ready to go. Tyler Lemon 24.59, John Hammond 24.40. They're just above the cutoff line for that. But I believe they had to be under 2,400 at the start of the season. So that's good. Always improve yourself, folks. That's what matters. Always strive to improve yourself. Matt on in 18th. sponsor Signature Esports, so what you check him out. He's starting to go live on 3 platforms. Matt Allen Esports live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So make sure you check out Matt Allen. He's part of the Muscarella Enterprises fan, and Muscarella gives us our cautions each and every week. A little wall tap there. We'll see if drivers going to have some patience. Bosworth up a spot. Coulter Jr. up 3. Colby Peterson on 5. The 8 machine rolling. Everybody paying homage to the Ozmen. How about we're losing some legends, folks? Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and then Hulk Hogan passed away, of course. Crazy. 5-5 to the outside of the 89. Pass for that 6th spot. Got to be worked on. Down door to door, 89 all the way to the bottom side. 5-5 giving a little bit of extra room here. Corner exit might go to the advantage of that 2nd lane. John Hammond up on the outside, making it work. Hammond slides, Dudley clears. Down to the bottom side. This is where tire wear is massive. Andrew Davis is battling it out right now with RB Turner. He's working the outside lane. Andrew Davis utilized the inside. I'm surprised Davis is not running the outside lane. That's kind of been his forte. Rock duty to the outside. He is doing exactly that. Set his car up to run the outside lane. 14 of 120 being completed. What happened to Culver? I think Jerry. Oh, I like that paint scheme. Now I can't decide which paint scheme I like best. I don't know what happened to Jerry. Jerry's back here. He might have just started from pit road. Right now he's catching up to Devin Acuna and the tail of the field. This is a track that you can do that. Right now, Joe Hudson out front, 1942 to the I rating for old Joe. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you for showing the love. I appreciate you. You keep killing it. Davis in 4th. RB Turner in 3rd. Now, we'll be racing tomorrow. We have Thompson Racing. They're getting ready to finish up their first season of the Dirt Mini Stocks. And then, tomorrow night, Emperor Racing back in action for the regular season. I'm going to crack open something's probably really not good for me right now. A monster make me angry. I don't know. I told Kid to do that. Tyler Lemon, side by side with a 9. Davis starting to match lap times with Joe Hudson. Joe Hudson out of the corner. A little higher in the race line. Davis having a good day. He is running that Hulk Hogan paint scheme. I like, so I don't know much about wrestling, right, folks? That's something to keep in mind. But when it comes to wrestling, Hulk Hogan is one of the wrestlers that I remember from my childhood. Besides Rocky, and besides watching some of those old, what was it, WWF at the time? That's what I was used to with my dad. So that's a good childhood memory that I've had, and love every bit of it. So, you know, Hulk Hogan is synonymous when it comes to wrestling. So, hey, I miss him. And then the first concert I ever went to, as Colby's running the paint scheme here. Ozzy Osbourne. I went to Ozfest whenever I was a teenager, and that was the first concert. He was the first person I ever saw a concert, along with a whole bunch of other bands. But he was the reason why I went. And I see Jordan running the same paint scheme up there. Absolutely love the Ozfest. Love the Ozman. Some of the best music growing up in my childhood. He was to watch his TV show. Oh yeah, I forgot about his TV show. I was there for his music. The Osbournes was, it was a little, reality TV. How about Tyler Dudley? He's working on his racecraft each and every week. 1453 on the iRacing. Love to see it. There's Clint Hackett. Oh, Clint. He sits in 14th. Side by side with the 11. Zach Thompson, pot over to the bottom side. 28 in the log haul. I like his paint scheme. It's very, very, very iconic. Gonna have a good crossover here. Robert Dudley. Back to the front. We'll be side by side with Butler. Michael Butler going to the bottom. Dudley working the outside lane. I like that paint scheme. Him and Hulk Hogan's TV show, both. Was it Hogan Knows Best? Is that what it was? All I used to think was that his kids were spoiled. Matt Allen, up a couple of spots here. The Muscarella Enterprises, Muscarella Motorsports 46. Making it happen. 21 of 120 complete, 22 underway. And all the dang old drivers doing the dang old driver thing. How about RB? RB sitting at 7th right now. He's on 5 from the start of the race, but I think RB is just driving. It's just riding, right? John Hammond in 6th. RB's lost a few spots, but we'll see how this one will finish out. I think he's just trying to do his thing. Yeah. I mean, I know a little bit about pop culture. I don't know that much. There's Brad Dove to the inside of Farms LLC, keeping Brock Duty rolling. Dove, ever getting better. Gotta keep himself clean. Duty still running the outside lane. All the drivers doing the driver things. We appreciate them. Let's see where the battles are. Joe Hudson out front over Andrew Davis. 8/10 of a second difference here. Davis has moved up and closed in on Joe Hudson here. Joe working that second lane, bottom side, where Andrew Davis is running. He's hugging the white line. Points the car on exit. And a good-looking line indeed. Way out of the gas. Joe able to enter the corner a little bit better. Davis up out of the corner. Matching lap times this time by. You got to roll the corner, folks. Roll downhill into the corner. Point your nose toward the wall. And that's where all your momentum is. Roll downhill. Follow through. You're going to be out of the gas a lot longer than you think. Then boom. Out of the corner. Point the nose. And you got yourself a pretty darn good line. But Ed Perry, though, back in 3rd. Tyler Lemon pushing late here. Where's Kevin Winker at? Where's Winker? You only know one song from Ozzy because it's on Guitar Hero. If I wouldn't get in trouble for copyright and have my videos taken down, I would be playing Ozzy. I'd be playing a little bit Ozzy. I know a lot of people, may not be their fair share. You got Crazy Train, you got Ozman Cometh, you got a lot of the Black Sabbath songs that he did. Iron Man was part of it. There's a lot of songs Ozzy Osbourne was a part of and helped create. Oh, 21st Century Schizoid Man. That was 2005. 1,000 Shades. AVH. Back on Earth. Bark at the Moon. All My Life, All the Young Dudes. Believer. Black Rain. Black Sabbath. Basement Tape. Bloodbath in Paradise. Can You Hear Them? Changes. Children of the Grave. Crazy Train, of course. Crucify. Dead Gone. Denial. Man, Diary of a Madman. That was a good song. Fire in the Sky. My Mom Coming Home, of course. Just Goodbye to Romance. That's there's so many. Iron Man, of course. Just insane. I mean, song after song after song after song. The I Am Iron Man, that's the band. 29 on the outside, Ed Perry. Now 1.1 second of deficit here between he and Joe Hudson. Hudson is led from the word go. It will be 6 laps to go to the stage. Lap 30 underway. Well, Ozzy had some ballads, too. He didn't just go all heavy. He did rock and roll, but he didn't do... He didn't do metal. He did what was considered rock and roll. 29 looking to the inside on the 33. Ed Perry. Comfortable where he's at. Tyler Lemon up 3 spots early. How about Mark Retchin and John Hammond? Hey, tier 1. Stop to Nathan Bigart. Oh, thank you. Nate, welcome aboard. Welcome back aboard. Been gifted some a couple times. We'll sack at the gap. Ed Perry in second. Andrew Davis in third. Tyler Lemon trying to look to the inside. Blake Dudley. Catch it up here. RB back in sixth. John Hammond trying to play catch up here as well. It's a good long race for that driver. It's going to benefit him well. Oh, thank you, Budgie. Thank you. Joe Hudson broke the draft out of 2. No! Never stop bugging me. Nobody stop bugging me. Please, don't stop bugging me. Don't stop leaving. Damn, they were like... That is the Dipolo man. He's going to be impressed very soon. Might do some of that work on stream tomorrow. We'll see. Joe Hudson, Ed Perry, Tyler Lemon, Andrew Davis, Blake Dudley. That'll be your top 5 currently. RB Turner sitting in 6th. How about John Hammond out of the corner? About to close in. RB work back to the bottom side. Blake Dudley rolling. Joe Hudson, 2 to go into the stage. 34 underway. 1.3 second the deficit here as Ed Perry and Tyler Lemon look to make this one happen. Tyler on the bottom side, Ed Perry up on the outside lane. Ed has changed the race line. He's moved up the racetrack, and that's where he's going. I hope everybody bugs the ever-loving snot out of me. Not a bad day. Andrew Davis, 2 spots to the advantage. Joe Hudson comes around. White flag for the stage. Ed Perry in second. Tyler Lemon in third. Andrew Davis in fourth. Blake Dudley in fifth. Currently, RB closing back down to the distance. John Hammond up until his lap time's pretty consistent right now. Tyler Lemon, the fastest driver on the racetrack, try to make that pass. And Ed Perry. Ed Perry down to side draft to 29. 29's going to have to play his cards right here. The 35 rolls that third lane. It's going to get a little tight here and get up near the wall. Tyler's going to be able to clear here. But Joe Hudson comes around. Stage win for Joe Hudson. Tyler Lemon will be second. Ed Perry third. Davis fourth. Blake Dudley fifth. RB Turner, John Hammond, Brad Mark Retchin, Brock Duty, Michael Butler, Clint Hackett, and Mascarella Enterprises. Caution comes out here. This has been a good race so far. So far, so delicious. And been nothing but green flag or racing. All right, driver's going to come to pit road. We're going to take hopefully our only hydrate break because these guys have been on it today. Everybody on the lead lap. Nobody gets a free pass today. Right back. We are back at it. Green flag racing. Joe Hudson, Tyler Lemon out front. As we look for the beautiful Homestead Miami Speedway. Chopp'N It Up Cup Series, the Chopp'N It Up Xfinity Series. And right now, Tyler Lemon trying to take over the lead early. Joe Hudson's had a pretty darn good race. Clint Hackett, oh! They saved it, but a caution should come out here. Coulter Jr. Clint Hackett able to avoid the pit wall. Ooh, maybe he might want to back up just a touch. We're going to back up. We're going to do the old bar chase Rooney. I think he just got free. Whoa. Coulter locked up the brakes to avoid that. Coulter avoiding, everybody avoiding some mishaps. Devin Acuna, same concept. Clint Hackett, again, into pit road. Gonna be fine. Gonna take that drive through. He'll be fine. I like it. Y'all keep bugging me. That's what content creation's for, folks. It's for you guys to bug me. I'm good with it. You know what I mean? I'm good with it. Man. Quick caution, Mark Retchen, Colby Peterson, Jordan Lane, Clint Hackett coming to pit road. Just coming out of pit road. Needed to come out of pit road. Did not stop for that pit stop, so hopefully you got that cleared. It's getting free. New tires. Little extra grip on the racetrack. We'll take a look at the weather dashboard. Track temperature still at 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Air temperature has dropped a degree. Humidity's kind of high, so the grip's going to be there. Going to feel, but it can get free, especially on very early runs and early tires. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. How about we restart in the middle of the field here? Well, middle top 10. Brad Dove is the driver we're going to be looking at here. Rock Duty going to restart to the outside of RB Turner just ahead. Nah, Bunchy, you're good. Bunchy, you're supposed to bug me. You don't bug me too much. You do the right thing every night. I like it. You keep kicking butt. You keep doing the thing. All right. I forgot to put up and do. We'll look at that here in just a moment. All right, everybody's ready to go. We're on board. Brad Dove. A little green flag run here. We'll see if we can get that in. Second caution of the race. First for incident. The only other caution for the stage. Brad Dove, ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's do the thing. Joe Hudson, Tyler Lemon, Ed Perry, Andrew Davis. Go Green. Caution, back out real quick. Roberge backwards on the field. Go back to the main screen. Here are your point standings for today's Xfinity Series here. Bottle status. If you'll be a part of the bottle status, you got to find yourself in the Chop Racing Discord. You got to give them a little extra and anything that you give to them to help you put yourself in that bottle status. It is a private club, so to speak, with membership cards and cool things. So make sure you get out there and you check out check out Chop Shop and help them out any way you can. Tyler Lemon, 2 wins on the season. Mark Retchen has 3 stage wins. Chris Roberge, 3rd in the point standings. Kevin Winker has a win as well, 4th in the point standings, as Andrew Davis looks ahead as well. There's going to be a lot of points are going to be jockeying around. I mean, the point standings from Tyler Lemon to Mark Retchen separated by 3 points. Roberge 24 back from there, and there's a lot to be said for anybody that has a win. Matt Allen does have a win. He's inside. All right, folks, bear with me. We had a power outage, so down here at the bottom. So we had a little bit of a power outage. I'm going to get things rolling. We're going to get things back up, and everything should get connected again. So just bear with me. Apologies to everybody. There's some things you just can't plan for. Today, this is one of them. So that's just kind of what happened here in the middle of all this. I do apologize. We'll get back rolling. We're loading into everything right now. The power flickered is what happened. And then we had some breakers I had to go grab real quick and make sure that we're good to go. So yeah, that's the first time that's happened. We do have some storms rolling in as well. So just bear that in mind. You know, if you have any storms out there, just remember, there's a lot that could be said. We are back at it though, and drivers are. We're gonna get some things reset here. We're at Homestead. We are doing the thing. Everybody holding on. All right, everybody good? Everybody good? You're all fantastic? I hope you're all fantastic. We're going to keep this on exciting while I keep checking in on everything here. Things are loading back up like they're supposed to, so bear with me. Oh, 23 free, Bosworth bottom side. Good to go, still working. Hold on to it. Joe Hudson still your race leader. And now, 4/10 of a second difference between he and Tyler Lemon, and Perry's going to be in that 3rd spot. Andrew Davis in 4th. And Robert Dudley in that 5. Everybody's good. Everybody's holding on. Everybody's maximum input. Sorry about that, folks. I hate to see it. We're back. We're back everywhere. All right, we're good. We're good. Power outages. We are on a co-op. I did say that, right? 4th second now, Joe Hudson, Tyler Lemon, and Perry. Andrew Davis in that 4th spot. Blake Dudley in 5th. I'm sorry, Robert Dudley in 5th. Blake Dudley in 6th. Dudley looking back to the inside. Ed Perry comfortable in that stage. Again, Joe Hudson had the stage win. Davis down to the bottom side. Change the lane up a little bit. 53 of 120. Pit road. Get some things taken care of on the car. He's got some damage. This happened to him just a moment ago. It's got a little bit free. You know what? He clutched it in, saved the engine. Now he's got a little bit of left front damage. Oh, baby. All right. I think we're good. Everybody good? Y'all can hear me, right? Everybody's good, right, Chad? Everybody's okay? Hope we're all good. Hope everybody's good. We're all fine. We're fine. Thank you, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. You know, sometimes things happen. Good. Thank you, Budgie. Appreciate you. Back Thompson to Ed Perry. Tyler Lemon back to third. Andrew Davis down to the bottom side. 55 of 100. Joe Hudson has not seen a lead change yet. Will be there on the outside. Ed Perry going early. Joe Hudson bottom side. Ed Perry up on the outside lane. Drops into the middle second lane. And tries to take over the lead here early. As far as strategy goes, I don't know who's doing what yet because I lost all that information. Go Butler, move it up, says Angel. Oh, thank you. Mike's in that 5 spot. We love it. Everybody's doing well. 22 to the outside of the 33. Butler. Davis free. Davis going to lose some spots here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, he gets hit from the back. That'll be a caution. He got free. I wanted to see Far Chase. 22 on the outside. 33 throttles up. Ooh, just got free right there. Holds on to it. Trying to cool the tires off. He's good. Bottom side. And then, ooh, Flint gets into the back of the 33. I mean, that's a whole lot of rear damage. He's going to be crab walking around this racetrack. Exactly what you see right there. I don't know how that right front could be so, well, you know what it is. All right, Ed Perry. From the pit road. The chance here. Try something different. Brad Dubb, Jordan Lane, John Hammond coming to pit road. Clint Hackett coming to pit road. Is going to have some left front damage. Mark Wretched. Devin Acuna, Christopher Burge, Andrew Davis coming to pit road. He's going to get that right rear. That right rear is pretty dang old banged up. Andrew should be your free pass. Should be your lucky dog here. Be a couple of laps down, but he's going to get, I think he's going to get at least one of those laps back. Get that nose checked out. I know it says first caution. This is the third caution of the race. And that is the way it is. It's just the way it is. Bill Hudson, Michael Butler, Tyler Lemon, Robert Dudley, Blake Dudley, R.B. Turner, Zach Thompson, Jerry Culver, Tony Sanders, Coulter Jr. inside the top 10. Where's Michael's mom at? He's usually out there.
Thanks for the raid, OTR_Penguin.
Oh, Penguin.
Lovely people.
Welcome your 3 lovely people. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you enjoyed Roadcraft. How was your dinner? Did you enjoy your dinner? What? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jason, 63 Sports' platform. We do a lot of iRacing broadcasts. We do have a marathon game going on. We have all kinds of stuff. And he's rating me over because he wants to add to the timer. That's just the way it goes. That's what he's doing. How was Roadcraft? Was it good? Was it bad? We had a power outage, and so the stream got to get reset there. So, you know, everything that could be everything is everything. Green flag, let's go. Dudley drops it to the bottom. Butler did not get the restart he needed on the outside lane. But he's going to be rolling. Outside. Going to have momentum. 29 could be there to shut the door. Not going to be able to do so. Butler, 3 wide into turn 3. 49 sends the bottom side. 29 backs out of the corner. 49 with a full send momentum. 49 working up into the middle portion of the lane. Robert Dudley going to the lead. Trying to, caution, back out. I don't know what for. Go to the tail end field to see. Oh, it was Andrew. 5-1. What a save. And more right side damage there. Dang it. Let's see. I think it's just dirty air. He got free. Looked it around. Almost able to point it the other direction. Almost. Hit Perry back to pit road. Colby Peterson, Roberge. A lot of drivers going to come in, maybe check for fuel. Going to do something big here. Laskowski giving us a big old like. What's up, Steven? The old Penguin nature. Thank you for the raid, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody coming back over from Penguin Stream. We love you. We appreciate you. Our stream keeps on to going, keeps on to ticking, keeps on. You know. Fourth caution of the race. No says second. One for incident. Cooper. Bannon. And actually, technically, all 3 of the cautions for incident were started with a spin. But one of them ended up with contact that forced the caution to come out. And then the stage break. So 4 cautions total. The 94, the 49, 22, 29, 89, 02. Thompson, Bolter Jr., Tony Sanders. Excuse me. All right, lights are going to be off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing. Inside lane for Joe Hudson. Dudley up on the outside. Got a few drivers coming in on 57. Some drivers coming in just to check in on some damage, check in on some fuel, check in on some things that are going on. I think Mark is back in just to top off, make sure he's good to go. That's not a bad idea. Can you make it to the end? That's the question. 62 laps complete, 63 underway, 58 laps to go. 57, we go back to green flag racing here. Homestead Miami Speedway. Can you put yourself in the situation that makes you the best there is? Thank you to Chopp'N It Up podcast, Richard Murtaugh Racing Driving Academy, or I think it's a driving experience, but Driving Academy out there on PRS setups. Make sure you check them out. Use promo code SHOP15, save yourself 15% a la carte menu items. It's a huge deal. Especially when you're out there buying setups for your week. You might consider PRS setups. Not bad, not bad. Let's go out of prizes. Go buy a PC. Let's go green. Dudley. Tyler Lemon. Oh, the green flageth doth flyeth. Dudley to the back bumper of the 94. Looking to the inside. As a run will drop in. Can Joe Hudson deliver to defense? He's going to be able to do so. He throws the dirty air on the nose in the 49. 49 is going to get a little tight here. They run forward. 49 to the back bumper. Dudley searching for clean air. Trying to get it. Goes to the inside. Battles in. Not going to be able to get it. Joe doing a great job of defending. But the natural line, dump the air on the nose of the car. It's going to push him tight, going to make him more work. Going to make him have a great day. Blake Dudley rolling. Robert in the mix. Looking to drive off the draft. Gonna be good here. Gonna be huge. Okay, huge. Oh yeah! Bye. On the brakes early, 94 again. Good defensive maneuver from Dudley here. Throttles back up, looks to the inside. Gonna be there. Joe Hudson letting the 49 go. Good break into the corner, pushing up, pushing out, rolling. Now Dudley, your race leader. Let's go. Where is his offspring? There it is. Because offspring was a good man. How about Roberta's just behind Tyler Dudley in that 15? They were trying to track into the corner. Extra drive in. Second lane, rolling nice and easy. Caution comes out. Andrew Lane in the 5-1. I'm sorry, Jordan Lane in the 5-1. Jordan. Oh. 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 Dang it. Jordan held on to it. He got to the wall a little bit, got a little bit free. Andrew went for a ride. Dudley, your race leader. Do they come to pit road now? Well, Bears give it on 61 and Barry it on 61. Drivers maybe just looking to try to keep the car in one piece here. We're getting to the point, though, that you can make it on fuel. So do you come in and top off to make sure that you can make it on fuel, take a set of tires, if they've taken a set of tires, and make it happen? Know what I mean? Clean air is important, but so is the race line. So we'll see how this one will fare out. We'll see what happens when it comes to the drivers. The best part of all of this is that is a beautiful pit entry and the restart zone. It's the United Rentals restart zone here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And very cool. Very cool. Culver's going to stay out. Jerry's going to be your race leader. Yep. There's the Pythons. Everybody else staying out right there. John Hammond, Zach Thompson, Roberge, Ed Perry, Brad Dubb, Mark Wrenchen. Colby Peterson's going to stay out as well. Sheesh. All right. All right. Joe Hudson will take a set. It's going to restart in good position. Dudley does winneth the race off of Pit Rodeth. 94, then the 29, then the 22, the 46. R.B. Turner, Blake Dudley, Coulter Jr. So now we have a little bit of a different cycle. Culver came in, leave on stage break, just try to make it happen. All right, you lovely bunch of coconuts. Yeah, it's storming outside, so there's some lightning and thunder, and Jess had to come in to tell me what was going on. I wanted to make sure that we were good to go. Y'all keep being the best. The best part of waking up. Pretty excited about tomorrow. We're going to run Indy. Going to be the Brickyard. You know, they're running the Brickyard 400. How about, who's the 19? Who gives racing on pole? How about Toyota's all inside the top 5 spots for the start of the Brickyard 400 tomorrow. Indianapolis, a pretty awesome racetrack. Congratulations to Dale Earnhardt Jr., of course, very affiliated with the iRacing platform. And Junior Motorsports, they just got, with Connor Zilic in the Xfinity race earlier, just got their 100th win as an organization. Congratulations to Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Connor Zilic on the win at Indianapolis. Let's go. We're green. Culver, good restart. See if he's going to be able to hold on to it here. In consideration, John Hammond, of course, 4-lap difference on tires. Robers, Thompson, Robers working the outside. Oh, caution. Big pile up back there. R.B. Turner, Robert Dudley. Parts are flying. People are cussing. Things are happening. You don't know and you don't say. Holy cow, that was a wreck. Yeesh, Matt Allen involved. No. Oh, they were stacking up. Matt Allen went to the bottom side. He's good. Go off track. Get the tires rolling. Oh, this was Robert Dudley right here. Where's that? 25 and the 24 rolled down to the bottom. This is the restart. Wall tap for the 25. Colby had a little wall tap there as well. 25 drops in. It checks up 24 and it gets 24 loose, and that just accordion affects the bottom side of this racetrack. 94 involved, the 29 involved. The 49 went for a ride. Coulter Jr. losing a hood. And the 49 rolling forward right into the back bumper of the 24. Wow. Here's what it looked like. We go to... Oh, we got to go to Dove. There's Brad Dove right here. Watch this. Dove able to make it through, but this started right here. Dove had a way check up. Wretched with a run on the inside. Dove dumped the dirty air, but got so far out of the throttle that nothing he could do to, and then a 24, nothing he could do. But he got packed worse than, Lambeau Field. And then, bam! Man, oh man. All right, Mark Wretched on pit road. Here, Culver, still your race leader. Sheesh. Hooray! What does Peanut say? Hooray! Culver, Hammond, Robers, Thompson. How about them dang old things? Creating them dang old places. Sheesh. Well said, my friends. All right. Let's do the thing. .45 laps to go. When we go back to it, John Hammond, Jerry Culver, Chris Roberts, Zach Thompson. Up on the same cycle as some of the other drivers. Some of the drivers coming to pit road, getting some things worked on. We're just checking in on all these drivers. Joe Hudson with some rear damage. Dudley getting it repaired. Coulter Jr. getting it repaired. Jordan laying out Andrew out of the race. Derek Culver goes. Green flag. Let's go. Hammond. Bottom side. Culver. Good restart there as they dig into the corner. Will Burns up on the outside lane. Looking for Zach Thompson. Zach pop up into the middle portion of the race line. How about it? Ed Perry, 35 to the bottom side. Big full send. This race ran green to yellow for the stage. And the aggression has mounted. Colby Peterson on the move. Mr. Dudley, he's having a little conversation with a couple of folks. Here's Colby. He's on the hard lane. Folks, we call that the 80s gamer lane. Out of the throttle, out of the throttle. Don't push too soon. Roll your throttle. Points the car. He's going. Roll downhill. That car's tight. You can see it. You can feel it. You can hear it. When he's rolling outside, he's doing what he does best, and that is he's surviving. Survive, survive, survive. What? Caution. Matt Allen back out of the mix. He is continuing to roll. Bosworth is good. There's Matt Allen for you. Let's go take a look and see what happened. Allen able to keep it clean. Brad Dodd Bosworth involved. RB Turner looks like as well. Oh, the 25. I don't know what happened right there. RB gets smoked. The 25 gets free. Let's go far chase. Bam. That's free. And then the 28, Clint Hackett, was trying to use the outside lane. Dove so far out of room there. He moved up. I don't know if he was trying to move up to give the lane away, but such a late move. It closed the nose off of the 28. Larry, the man, the brother. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you being out there. Thanking everybody for being out there across the pond, across the scene, across the, well, you know, it's racing. There's racing that doth bring racing. I hope he's okay as well. He might be getting the same storms we're getting. Know what I mean? I don't know if he is or not, actually. I probably should have asked. Where are we at next week? We are Chicago will land on August 2nd. Then Phoenix, then Martinsville, then Michigan, then Iowa, then Las Vegas. That'll be the regular season. That'll end on September 6th. The 13th, the 20th, the bye week is for me. They're going to take that Saturday off because we're supposed to be going to a couple of places. Number one, Kansas Speedway. We're supposed to be going there. Of course, that is all dependent on my health. It is all dependent on how I'm feeling. And if I make sure I get cleared. Joe Hudson getting the rear damage taken care of. RB Turner, same thing for the nose. Davis in there getting what he can get taken care of as well. Ed Perry, your race leader. Colby Peterson at second. Matt Allen in third. Blake Dudley in fourth. You know, these things doeth happen with. All right, I gotta check on something real quick because I gotta make sure I rolled up the windows on the Jeep. Be right back. All right, drivers are rolling. We have, what is it called? Cloud, the lightning that jumps from cloud to cloud. We had one land right outside. We just had some flickers happening. Got to make sure that the Jeep windows are rolled up to make sure that, we don't have an incident that happened a couple of months ago. Rat Devil on the outside. Andrew Davis. R.B. Turner. Zach Thompson on the bottom. Matt Allen working. Let's go for the Lunch Bird. Appreciate you doing. Ed Perry in that second spot. Blake Dudley. Good trap here. Keeping himself honest on the left side. Learn. Positive 3 spots gained. Again, apologies about stepping away. I want to make sure that everything was good to go. Too much damage. Thank you to Cancer. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Roberge runs his fastest lap of the race, 33.82. Hudson, 33.45. Is Jerry Culver just behind him. Matt Allen working 87 of 120. Ed Perry in the mix. Blake Dudley, Michael Butler, Tony Sanders, Colby Peterson back on the outside. Tony Sanders there on the inside. Battle for fifth on. Tony Sanders slides back up. Colby got to work his way forward. Rock Duty Kibble at 73. John Hammond on 80. 87 of 120 being completed. Big run for John Hammond. 8. Trying to maximize the race line where he is at. 5-5. Looking to the bottom side. John Hammond in the corner. Looking up and out. Colby. Little freeze. Good to go. John side by side. Tyler Lemon pushing. Give him 80 as well. Got 40 seconds of damage fixed. Hammond in 6th, 12 spots gained. Wow, that's a little off. That's a little off. I forgot the overlays had to reset. Go get them, boys. Blake and Tyler. Love it. And a little bit of a drop frame out there on the dang old the stream, so apologies to everybody out there. I hope everything's good. Right now, Matt Allen and Perry. And Perry trying to clear up on the outside lane. Matt Allen did a great job. Going to be cleared up. We'll dump the dirty air off the nose. 35. Into Allen doing a great job of turning into the corner where he needs to. Ed Perry trying to be patient right behind him. Blake Dudley, Michael Butler. How about Tony Sanders there on the inside of Butler? Door to door as John Hammond looks to crest the top 5. Tyler Lemon working where he can. Hammond again, bottom side. Able to turn just a little bit better here. And we'll be there. Butler battling back. All the maximum input, all the maximum stage, all the maximum everything. And all of them holding on. Hammond inside the top 5. Tyler Lemon trying to go with John Hammond. Clint Hackett off 5 from the start of the race. Colby Peterson dropping back just a little bit here. 28 to Clint Hackett. Trying to have a better day. Brock Duty keeping on 73. Jerry Culver keeping on 80. Zach Thompson on 80 as well. Drivers trying to make it toward the end. Gotta have the patience. 69 laps complete. 46 wrap at the bottom side of the racetrack again. Ed Perry trying to get there. Good run on the back straightaway. Going to run to the back bumper with the 46. We'll see if he tries to go to the outside. He is going to look to the outside, and he'll be there for a moment. Has to back out of the throttle. 46. A masterful job. Whoa, 35 free. Ed Perry, hold on to it. Blake Dudley. We're going to take over the outside lane. Matt Allen doing a great job holding on to what he has. Blake Dudley now side-by-side battle with Ed Perry. Ed Perry got a little bit free in that middle lane. He's been looking. Ready to go. Love the coverage. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All the drivers working. Tyler Lemon now has gotten around John Hammond. Tyler got the car fixed after that damage earlier. So Hammond trying to work there, get himself into the mix. Be 26 laps to go next time by Matt Allen, your race leader. 1 1/4. Dudley getting a gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Legendary. Budgie Bird. Thank you, dear. For the gifted sub and to the timer, of course. We appreciate you. Blake Dudley, bottom side, Tony Sanders, Tyler Lemon. It's about having the cycle. Can they do it? Tyler Lemon looking for his 3rd win of the season. We're coming around trying to make it happen. Chris Roberge, Brock Duty. The battle is on. Roberge in that 9th spot. Saved a little bit. Now going to work his way forward. Will be there all the way to the bottom on the inside. The Canadian doing what he can to keep pushing forward. He's going to be clear. 25 laps to go, presented by Admin Box with 2x's.com. Make sure you check out Admin Box and get yourself a little Admin Box today. Use promo code Chop Shop to save yourself a little bit extra money. I think you did fish and all the people out there. Tom does a great job. Massive. Thank you to Muscarelli Enterprises for all of our cautions. Lunatic Designs for the start of the race. Chop Shop Racing for the driver camps. And Matt Allen Esports for the absolute banger coverage. And Matt Allen out front here as Signature Esports continues to do the thing. 35 to the 89. Battle for second on. Tyler Lemon closing in. John Hammond still trying to wrap the bottom side of the racetrack. Lemon within a second. John Hammond trying to save the car. And it's Tony Sanders in tow. Roberge looks to the inside. Peek the nose. Looks to drive in. Will be there. Butler. 11 lap older tires. And the 98 down on the bottom side. Roberge trying to make it happen. Three Dudleys. 1 Dudley. 2 Dudley. And then Robert on pit road. 3 Dudley. They're all related. 89 of Blake Dudley. Looking to the inside of the 46. Blake running down into the corner. Matt Allen might have gotten a little bit tight there. To give up some time. He had a 4/10 of a second difference here. Matt Allen now on the dirty air. Having to go back and try to chase down Blake Dudley. 22 laps to go. Allen back on the inside. Blake Dudley trying to carry on. Go from Shane Newman. Thank you, sir, for the like. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Ed Perry in 3rd. Tyler Lemon in 4th. John Hammond in 5th. Here comes Chris Roberge. The Robergeness. The man. The Canadian. The nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet. We love him. We appreciate him. 23 Bosworth to the outside of Zach Thompson. Thompson working. Jerry Culver up a couple of spots here as well. Trying to get that 13 moving in a positive direction. Bobby Peterson coming to pit road. It looks like maybe running out of time for fuel. Needing to do it. 89-46. The battle doth be on. Ed Perry in that 3rd spot. 20 laps to go. The question is, does he have enough? Do you have enough for the fuel? John Hammond. Maximum effort. Roll in. Brian, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's go. And with nerves of steel, the ice-cold veins, the blank stare, the liquid death on board. Now we're on board, John Hammond. Tire coming off pit road. Colby Peterson got fuel and tires, so only going to be a lap down. 19 laps to go. He'll be able to try to do something here. Would be the eligible lucky dog if he does not get that back. But right now, Matt Allen will hold on to what he has, 1/6 of a second. Little wall tap there. Should be fine. Tyler Lemon closing in. John Hammond bearing down on the 35. The braking zone. Egg shape for the corner. 5-5. Wraps the bottom. Tyler Lemon skirting away. John looking to make the pass. 18 laps to go. We're trying to track down Blake Dudley. Drivers are running out of time. Tyler Dudley. Comfortable on fuel. Matt Allen came in on 69 as well. Tyler Lemon in that third spot. 1.3 seconds to gap. Ed Perry in fourth. John Hammond in fifth. Tony Sanders, Brock Duty, Michael Butler, and Jerry Culver. How about Culver? I talked about Jerry. Never give up. 22, back bumper. 13, might look to the inside. Butler came in on 69 as well. And look at Jerry Culver's nose cam here. Just able to turn late in the run here. And all the presence of mind. Matt Allen down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to preserve Tyler Lemon. Very bottom of the racetrack, a little bit newer tire. Right now, John Hammond trying to work around Ed Perry. He's going to be there to the inside. Roberge is good. Hammond down in. Going to be clear up on corner exit. Roberge, big run onto the front straightaway. 15 laps to go. Blake Dudley to Matt Allen. 9/10 of a second difference. Matt Allen, Tyler Lemon, John Hammond. Hammond 2 seconds back from Dudley. These two drivers came in again on lap 80, keeping themselves at bay. The lap 80 caution, the last caution we've had. Tyler getting a whole bunch of damage fixed, and that's not a bad deal. Here's a look at Tyler Lemon when he came into pit road. That's some massive damage on the car. Just sat there and tried to get it fixed. And then able to leave. Mod, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you. 29 to the inside of the 46. Matt Allen working the outside. John Hammond trying to close in as well. Trying to get a top three night. 13 laps to go. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Matt Allen. Allen rolling back. He's trying to keep the tires moving forward. The tough racetrack for it is John Hammond. Working the distance. Blake Dudley out front. 3/4 of a second. Tyler Lemon trying to turn it on late. 12 laps to go. 3/4 of a second. If he did not take tires on lap 80, he is on what would be the same cycle as the rest of the drivers. He left pit lane on 81. It didn't look like he took any kind of tire there, so, oh, caution, Joe Hudson. Homesteadeth beeth homesteadeth. It took out the 94. Joe Hudson will come around. Ouch. Well, that shapes up everything. Who comes to pit road? Who's got an extra set of tires? Well, I believe a few drivers might. To give up track position for the restart. That's what I would say. And 2 drivers. Stayed out Tyler Lemon, John Hammond, Brad Dove came out on 80. Joe Hudson will come around. Colby Peterson will be your lucky dog. He'll be able to at least get back on the lead lap. Bosworth not able to get it as well. Colby Peterson, your lucky dog, gets the free pass. Bosworth's going to stay a lap down. Mark Retchen out of the race. Dudley on pit road getting it fixed. Coulter Jr. out. Jordan Lane, Bosworth out. So we'll see who gets the tires. Who takes the advantage. Blake Dudley is going to restart behind Tyler Lemon and John Hammond with 30-lap fresher tires. So is Matt Allen and Chris Roberge. Well, that does shake things up. We'll have under 10 laps to go. Yee. Tyler Lemon, John Hammond. Robert's going to restart on the outside. How about Blake Dudley? The shoeth that beeth on the other footeth. Words. Yeah. Tire advantage. Kind of gone for the front two. We'll see how this one will fare out. See if the driver's going to be able to hold on to it. They've been, it was such a good green flag run. I thought it was going to run to the end. When he's trying to see if Blake Dudley was going to be able to hold off to 29 to 5.5. But hey, this race just flipped on its head. Top 2 stayed out. Everybody else came to pit road. Colby Peterson even came to pit road. It's going to start tailing the longest line. Brad Dove back there as well. Joe Hudson, Andrew Davis, Matt Allen, Tyler Dudley, Devin Acuna. All back there as well. Pace cars in. The restart zone coming up. Let's do the thing. Yeah. The restart. Goeth the Tyler Lemon way. Dudley. Travel the corner. Drops in. This is where new tires are going to be huge. Thompson going backwards here. Into the wall. 98 goes around. Roberge, 23. Caution comes out. Blake Dudley goes to second. It's Bosworth and Chris Roberge. This is going to come down to, this is aggression and a whole different ball of wax. I think Roberge just got free. Take a look. I do believe it might have just been the case. Ed Perry, 3 wide there. Ed went 3 wide with John Hammond. 98 thought he was going to be down on the bottom side. That's going to free up everything. Gets into the 13 and Roberge on the wall. Thompson, and the 23 Bosworth gets into him. Ooh. Dang it. Well, Tyler Lemon, your race leader, I believe will have what would be considered a natural 2 or 3 laps to go. John is on older tires. Joe Hudson coming up pit road, Roberge, and then Bosworth coming up pit road as well. There's just, Joe trying to fix the car. Joe's had a good season so far. Like seeing him get a little bit different on that one. Tyler going to try to hold off Blake Dudley, Ed Perry, John Hammond, Tony Sanders, Brock Duty, R.D. Turner, Tyler Dudley, Clint Hackett, Butler Dacuna, Brad Dove coming to pit road. He's got some damage he's got to get fixed as well. Might as well knock it out. 29, 89, 35, 55, 38. That's going to be your top 5. And a handful of cautions. This is a track that this is a series we don't normally see this many cautions. So just a true testament of how hard they have to push it at the tail of this one. We'll see who does what and how well they're going to be able to make up some ground. And it's a tough track to cool the tires off on. But I mean, anything can happen. Robin out there. Let's go, Tyler. Mama's watching. Looks kind of cold tire issues. I think it was. I think that he checked up. I don't doubt it's not a cold tire issue, but I would say it's more as if that 3 wide caught him off guard when he was told he was 3 wide. He kind of lifted a little bit, throttled back up. Because you could hold all that. I think somebody's trying to get ice upstairs. $29, $89, $35, $55. We'll see how this one will fare out. 29 is going to elect the outside lane on the restart. Blake Dudley will be on the inside. Ed Perry will be there with him. Tyler Lemon's going to try to have the restart. Blake Dudley coming around to 3 and 4. We'll have 4 laps to go in this race when we go back to green flag racing. 116 being completed. Yeah, it's Homestead. It's the back straightaway on Homestead. Some things on Homestead just don't make sense. I'm not quite sure what it is. Some of it doesn't make sense. This track is one of a couple of tracks that are that way. All right, let's see if we can get to it. Green flag. Blake Dudley takes off. Tyler Lemon on the outside. Oh, did Blake change before the start-finish line? You cannot do that. He might have. Ooh, that's close. Tyler Lemon out front. And Perry in third. 1/8 of a second difference here. Tyler Lemon's going to have to try to hold on for his life. Here we go. Glenn Hackett back there. Tony Sanders right behind Perry. Tyler Lemon within a quarter second. Blake Dudley, bottom side. Blake Dudley just going to be able to turn that much better. Blake Dudley, can he go to the outside? He's going to be able to do so. He turns around the outside, the 89. Tyler Lemon in second. Ed Perry ahead of steam. Dudley clears. Ed Perry into third. Can he close it down? Ed Perry, fastest lap of the race, 33:41 last time by. Tyler Lemon with 2 laps to go. We'll see a run. Back straightaway, Ed Perry down to the bottom side. Tony Sanders, RB Turner. Oh, caution comes out. How about it, Michael Butler? On the bottom side, and the 8 got free. Oh, man. This track. So Butler got free. And if we look at where Colby Peterson is here, Colby went to the outside and corrected because of what happened with the 22. And it's just a bad situation. Blake Dudley, your race leader, fastest lap of the race when they came around, 33:28. Ed Perry, Tony Sanders, Tyler Lemon. Blake Dudley and Perry. We're going to see what happens with Tyler Lemon here. Tony Sanders will be restarting in that 4th spot on the outside, which is going to benefit Tony if Blake takes the outside lane. So first attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. Butler coming to pit road. Joe Hudson coming back to pit road. How about Lucky Dog? Any Lucky Dogs? Burr's out of the race. Bosworth on pit road. Dudley's still there as well. Dudley might be able to get a spot. If he can get the car fixed in the next lap, he'll be able to gain a spot. That's the thing. He could get one position. He needs one more lap to gain a spot. Sheesh. All right. Folks, if you want to help that timer, exclamation point donate, exclamation point marathon, and exclamation point F cancer. Those are the things. That explains what's going on, why it's happening, and all that stuff. If you're out there on Facebook, we appreciate you very much for being out there. The timer right now gives you 8 times the rewards. So for every dollar, it's 100 seconds. It's a penny per second that you donate times 8. And earlier, somebody donated $100, and it added 1,333 minutes. That's dang near 22 hours. There you go. Good thing. So yeah, the gifted rewards that you see right there out there on Twitch, well, those gifted rewards right there, times that by 8. Yeah. All right, Blake Dudley, Ed Perry, Tyler Lemon, Tony Sanders. I'm surprised Blake Dudley did not elect the outside lane on the restart here. Kind of shocked. Ed Perry trying to time it here. Tyler Lemon on the bottom side. Tony Sanders up there as well. Our first of a couple of green-white checkered attempts coming up. We are doing the thing. 89, 35, 29, 38. Brock and Judy, R.B. Turner. The third row back. And the leader, hold on. Can Tyler Lemon hold on? Tyler Lemon needs to restart right there on the back bumper of that 89. Big gap, green flag. Blake Dudley. Get going. And Perry up on the outside lane. Tony Sanders there as well. Tony, huge run. Here comes R.B. Turner on the bottom. R.B. Turner pressing on. Tony Sanders with a crossover. R.B. there with him. Tyler Lemon seeing the drivers with newer tires drop down into the bottom. 29 trying to throttle back up. It's going to be tight on the wall. Blake Dudley out of the corner. We'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap here at Homestead Miami Speedway. The race is on for the lead. And Perry trying to rip the wall. New tires, not impossible. 89 to the bottom side. Up and out. And Perry says, I'll see you in the corner. Huge run. Can he get the momentum down to the bottom side? 89, 35, 89. Puts the dirty air. Blake Dudley out of 3 and 4. Find yourself a win. Blake Dudley at Homestead. Ed Perry second. How about Tony Sanders? A rebound of the ages. Finishes in third. R.B. Turner in fourth. Matt Allen in fifth. Brock Dooley. Tyler Dudley finishes in seventh. Tyler Lemon in eighth. Clint Hackett at ninth. Andrew Davis rebounds his ninth for the top 10. And shout about it, Blake Dudley. Celebrate your win. Yeah. He will do it, and he will get his pre-race inspection. I'm totally kidding. Blake Dudley coming home in victory lane here for the second time this season. And here's your race results. Your SHOP XFINITY Series, chopping it up. Rise to the ranks. Homestead Miami Speedway goes to the way of Blake Dudley, Ed Perry, Tony Sanders, R.B. Turner, Matt Allen, your top 5. Brock Dooley, Tyler Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Clint Hackett, Andrew Davis, your top 10. Thompson, Peterson, John Hammond, Brad Dove, Devin Akuta, Michael Butler, Joe Hudson. All their last drivers on the lead lap. Jerry Culver. Excuse me, Chris Wilbers, Michael Bosford, your top 20. Down the rest of your race results we go. Robert Dudley, Mark Retchin. I said Dudley could have gotten another lap, and I think he went out there and did that. Mark Retchin for just 22nd. Coulter Jr., Jordan Lane, Andrew Scrodenborg, your top 25. And then I think that's it. Is that 25 drivers? Yeah, 25 drivers tonight. Not a bad night. Not a bad night. That was good. It was a great race. I know we had some cautions, but we had a great race. How about them apples? How about Blake Dudley getting it done here tonight? You know, that's it's kind of the way that the cookie crumbles, and when we have a good race and we have the racing showing up and the drivers showing out, that kind of makes it worth it. Kind of makes it look good. How about it, Blake Dudley, though, coming up in a victory lane for the second time this season? How about them apples? The tire strat was looming on you toward the tail end of that race. They were catching, and then the caution comes out, flipped the stage. I was surprised as many drivers came in as they did, and I was surprised at how few drivers stayed out. But I tell you what an effort. Were you nervous on restarts? Because Tyler's pretty good on the restarts. I know that just being able to turn into the corner is big, but it was it worried me a little bit. But what a race! Walk me through it. This was awesome.
Yeah, that was a real good race. I wish we didn't have too many cautions, but I mean it worked out for us. I thought Ed Perry was gonna get me. He was pretty fast on that track today.
He was trying. It's hard. It's hard in a green white checkered situation when you are on a level playing field, and if you're able to control the dirty air from clean air. This is why this track to be is so much fun. It can bring some cautions out, but this one doeth the thing.
Yeah, it was yeah, it was fun regardless. But I think I got a pretty good restart at the last end and was able to hold off Ed Perry.
When it comes to racing and with this group, I mean, we're through week 9 here. We're getting close to the playoffs. When you find your groove, as in what you guys are doing right now, is it easy to kind of depend on where drivers are going to be?
No, to be honest, I don't really pay attention to that. I don't really look at the standings or whenever I'm in the race, I don't try to figure out where everyone's at. I just race my race and just try to concentrate on hitting my spots where it needs to be.
Well, you were on the cutoff line.
Well, I needed this one.
And 2 wins, you tie it's only the second multiple winner in this series. That's pretty huge. I mean, it's going to give you some good points. It's going to be good playoff points as well. Actually, that would give you the lead in playoff points based on what I'm seeing. This is huge. I mean, when it comes to this league, and just how I call it a level playing field because that's what it looks like. It's what it feels like. And it goes to show that strategy can play in just as well as just having the speed and having the tire saving momentum.
Yeah, that's basically what my strategy was just to kind of play it cool, save my tires, because I was practicing yesterday and it seemed like the tires situation was a big deal. So that's what my game plan was going into today. Just save the tires.
Well, you saved them. You saved some shoes. You saved a set for the 110 run. And did a pretty phenomenal job. Blake, give you shout outs, man. You got a victory here and moving yourself up the ranks. It's pretty cool.
Hey, boss. Thanks. Appreciate getting to talk to you again. Shout out to you. I know you're a busy man. I think last week I heard you did like 12 streams last week. So goodness, man. I appreciate you coming out and streaming and doing what you do, giving us extra screen time, and also the Chop Shop letting me join, and all the people or all the racers in here. I've been having a great time.
Oh yeah, we are still streaming. We are how do we put this? Our marathon stream for My Cause, right? We still have 73 hours in that. We've been going for 24 straight days. Sheesh,
well, I'm about to add to that time because I'm about to give you a sub in a little bit. But
There you go.
also, shout out to my pops and my gramps
Mhm.
and my wife sitting next to me.
My condolences, and I know I've said it to your pops. My condolences to you and Tyler and your dad. I know it's tough, and just know we're all here. We're all here for you.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Thanks for having me again, and have a good one.
Blake, this one's for your pa. Okay,
Absolutely.
love it. All right, we'll see you next week. Good luck in the rest of your races. It's an amazing time.
Yes, sir. I hope to talk to you next week as well.
I
Have a
love
good
to
one.
see it. You too, Blake. That is Blake. That is Arliss's grandson. Arliss Dudley passed away here recently, and I mean very recently. And he's been a part of our community, watching Robert and the Dudley family be a part of what we're doing. He had his own battle of cancer, and tragically lost his life. But Arliss is an amazing man, and I know that we look forward to seeing him and the big racetrack in the sky where he can be able to watch us, and we'll be able to call races with him there. Maybe even, however you believe that. But we love it. We love the Dudley fam. We love them all. We appreciate them. Thank them very much. How about it, though? Ed Perry coming on P2. An emotional race for Blake, and I love it. I love seeing that. I love seeing good things go people's way. And tonight, to Ed, some good things went your way. You were fast, man.
Yeah, I did okay. For not putting any practice in, I don't know where the speed came from.
It was magic.
Right. That was a fun race. Tires meant everything again. I love the tire races. I love when we got a save. That makes it fun.
This racetrack is a multi-groove racetrack, and the tires eat everywhere. And you had to change your lineup late, especially in that first run. You had to change your lineup late just to be able to finally make passes. A lot of drivers run to the bottom side, try to save tire. You found speed up on the outside.
Oh yeah. I wasn't catching them in staying down low. I think the dirty air made it. It was huge. I really noticed it when I was running 17th. I think I couldn't get the car to turn. But the top side, yeah, it's fast. But man, it's faster if you can get next to that fence, but I'm afraid of it.
A thing, a little bit of net code sends you up and over and in through the catch fence, and Homestead is a great track, and I like the repaint that they did, and kind of a little bit of an update. But it seems like there's still some issues with it when it comes to cautions on bottom sides of the racetrack. The back straightaway, the wall having a collision that isn't there. They just things like that.
Yeah. Well, I loved how this track races, but it does have its issues. This is, I think, out of all the tracks in iRacing, this one, the track seems to change. And one, and 5 laps later, you're not running what you were running, but you can change your line and then get back up to somewhat of the lap times that you were running, 5 laps earlier, which is crazy. I love it.
I think this is one of the true dynamic racetracks they have. I believe Las Vegas is one of those. Let's see, so a couple of the road courses are the same way, but there's a reason why I like this racetrack so much. It's because it produces the racing that you expect to see and expect to be able to get out there and run.
Absolutely. And the side-by-side racing that we get here, anybody, I mean, really anybody could have won this race. It was all a matter of who had the clean air, and pitting. The pits, the pits made a big difference tonight. I thought I screwed myself when I was leading the race and was the only one that went in the pits.
No, you did
that scared me.
That was the right call, because you were able to carve through the field and save. and still be able to pull up to the back of all those bumpers. This was fun, man. This one, I know we had some cautions nights. It kind of the, how do I put this? It's the elephant race. Normally we don't see cautions like this, but it played into an interesting strategy and an interesting race. So I was pretty thrilled about it.
Well, I hope it was fun for people to watch because, quite honestly, being in the cockpit, it was nerve-wracking.
Oh, man. Blake Dudley had the fastest lap of the race. You set the second fastest lap of the race. You guys were hauling at the end. I mean, it was just go time, I think. Not much else you could ask for.
Oh, yeah. It was. I was trying to run qualifying laps at the end. I don't know. I thought I had the quickest lap, but I'm not positive on that.
He said he said at the last lap of the race.
33, did he really? That turd.
33.222. You had a 33.304.
Good for him.
And that was actually your fastest lap of the race at the last lap of the race as well. 33.304, and he had a 33.222.
I guess I heard a little bit about his family ordeal. So, I'm glad for him to win that. I'm glad I didn't. I really thought about doing the bumper run. But I'm glad I didn't. Congratulations to him, and I hope everything goes well with his family. Prayers go out to him.
Yeah, his grandpa passed away, Arliss Dudley. So the Dudleys we know the Dudleys have been a part of our community for a hot minute. Of course, right. Robert's been the man in most of the races, and so seeing Blake and Tyler get in here and run, those are Robert's sons. And of course, Robert losing his father is tough enough, but your grandpa means the world to you. I know how when my grandfather passed away, I knew how much it tore me up. It was a pretty heartbreaking feeling. So as a young man, it's tough to hear, tough to see, and my heart breaks for him a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I miss my grandfather every day. He was my world. So I couldn't sympathize, and I, like I said, all the prayers go out with him. We'll keep him in our thoughts.
As always. Ed, give your shout outs, man. P2 finish tonight. It was a pleasure to get to see what you guys are doing. That's a pretty darn good looking paint scheme. Just saying.
Yeah, right. I like it. Yeah. Well, you got to thank Josh Towing for sponsoring the car. My girlfriend, Holly, for being my biggest supporter. She watches every damn race. I got to tell you that last week. But she makes sure I do my racing. You got to thank Chop Shop for putting this on. Signature E for broadcasting it. Jason, you do a heck of a job. Love it. And I think it's what Dove Farms. They do the pole award.
No, they do Victory Lane, and you're sitting in
Victory Lane. Okay,
that's the podium spot. Yeah.
Okay, they changed it. Okay, that got changed. Okay, well, I apologize to Dove Farms, but thank you for that, for them sponsoring it. And I know there's a couple of more that I always miss. What is it? I think it's Dadgummit. What is?
We got Admin Box. We got Track Racer.
Admin Box.
Yeah.
Yep.
PRS Setups.
Gotta get Striker.
They got a whole bunch, man.
Striker needs to make just a page for us to go in, and we can just read them off so we know, so we can remember. I can't remember what I did yesterday. I'm not supposed to remember all that stuff. So, hey, but Jason, thanks for the interview. I had a good time. Tonight was a great race.
It was a phenomenal race. Love seeing it. Love seeing this league succeed, and it's going to be awesome. See what you guys do next week.
Car count's getting up there, man. I love when I'm telling you, when I did that pit, being the only one, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in, like, I think I went from first to 17th or 18th. I'm just like, oh my God.
Scare you a little?
I screwed me. Yeah. Oh yeah. I knew what I wanted, but everybody else had to do what I was expecting them to do. You never know.
Sometimes you got to be the ugly duckling in a pond full of beautiful swans, and there it is.
Well, Well, when it's monkey see, monkey do, everybody's going and pitting at the same time. There's no chance of leapfrogging or so that was kind of my thought on that was, I was hoping a couple of cars would have came with me, just so I didn't fall so far back, but it worked out. I'll take P2.
It was a good night to do it. Ed, much love, brother. We'll see you next week. All the fun, all the entertainment. It starts right here.
Right on. You have a good night, sir.
You too. Ed Perry comes home. P2. He did a great job. We love it. Last but not least, his chat going out there. Clint Hackett says, Regulator Racing, P3, 6, and 9. Your P3 finisher, Mr. Tony Sanders. Man, I've been waiting for you to not have something fall in your lap, and I know that it fell in your lap, and what a rebound night tonight for you. P3 finish, hard charge at the end, full sent, hellbound. You find yourself in a podium spot. Man, congratulations. This was a race.
Thanks for appreciate it. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially that last caution with 10 laps ago kind of helped us. Fresh tires and was able to drive around a few guys there at the end. But it was a tough race. A lot of tire wear and a lot of luck.
A lot of free in that third lane. It didn't grip up like anything. And then if you had to get out of the throttle, you couldn't get back into the throttle very easy. Like, there's a lot of managing on this racetrack, a lot more than what people might realize. They're like, it's just a 1.5 mile track. It's 2 straightaways and 4 different corners. This is when you get into the entry of turn 1, it's different than the entry of turn 3. The exit of turn 4 is different than the exit of turn 2. Everything, every corner is different. The banking's different. The front straightaway banking to the back straightaway banking is just off by a couple of degrees. Like, there's a lot about this racetrack that doesn't that kind of shows up.
Absolutely, because I know on a longer run I was really good in 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 it was like a bulldozer mid-turn on acceleration off. So, yeah, you're right about that. It's a different track, and the older the tires got, the more you had to finesse the throttle, how you did your brakes in the turn. It's a driver's track, honestly.
Which is a good thing. That's why I like this track. I do like this track a lot. I brag about it. I know that Phoenix is a good racetrack for a championship. It has been in a couple, for a couple of races. But I mean, realistically, remembering Martin Truex Jr. coming to Homestead and having to battle it out and win his championship from Homestead, that to me was quintessential for this kind of racing. And seeing Homestead continue to thrive on iRacing and seeing the developments and seeing everything kind of work, it's the reason why I find this as a championship caliber race.
Oh, for sure. And plus, where you got so many different lines you can run, and you probably seen it there in the last few laps when you had Tyler and John Hammond up there on older tires, and the guys on newer tires, some of us went high, some of us went low to get around them, and I myself went high to get around Tyler and try to use the drive off on the turns. So it was a really good night for regulator racing. I got P3. Brock got P4. Clint rebounded to P9 after his spin.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I barely scraped by in it. He actually touched me, and I got a 0x out of it when he spun out.
Well, part of that this style of racing is also knowing. We were talking about it with Ed, and I said something about it with Blake. There's a form of netcode that happens on this racetrack. It happens with the walls. It happens. It's a weird dynamic, and it's one thing that I do want iRacing to kind of work on. But I will say that when your teammate has an issue, you're like, oh man, sorry man, but I'm doing good. See you later.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was tonight, because they both out-qualified me, and then there at the end, I had the luck that they didn't have tonight, but it's still a good team effort all the way around. All three of us with the top 10. Podium finish. Love the point haul because I had some really bad luck early in the season, so I need all the points I can get.
Points are a big deal, especially coming out of the wire. We're getting to the point where we got to start looking ahead at playoffs. And now, when it's on your mind, are you thinking about stage points and anything of that regard? Because stage points are kind of huge.
At times I am, and then at times I'm like, I just want to be there at the end of the race.
Yeah.
I want to have more points than what I'd have if I get taken out 2 laps after the stage.
Understood.
So,
yeah, I get it.
I just want to finish the race. Try to get as many points as I can.
Well, you're 11th in the point standings coming into today's race, so that'll change. That'll be a good. It's good momentum. It's good. It's a good position to be, especially when you have drivers that are ahead of you, finishing multiple spots behind you. So that's what you're looking for, right? Consistency, and that's one of the things about racing that I like so much is if I could be consistent. If I have a top 5, I have a consistent chance to make some form of playoffs.
Absolutely, and I'd like to be able to carry this into the playoffs this year because up next we've got Chicagoland, so that's a pretty decent speedway. So similar to the track I won on last year. So let's hope I can maybe pull another one out.
I like it. It's almost like I like Chicagoland and I like Michigan. Those are the 2 tracks I like the most when it comes to every NASCAR vehicle. I'm a fan of Kansas, but Kansas has a tendency to have some bad races in the official side of things. But this track, Homestead, is a good racetrack. Just have good races and keep yourself clean. That's what matters.
Yep. And I'm dreading Martinsville. We got 2 races away from it.
That's oh man. I was gonna say I was looking at the schedule earlier and I'm like, what races am I looking for? And Phoenix is gonna be okay. It's gonna be somebody's, but Martinsville, I hate that racetrack with a passion.
Yeah, I'm not really good friends with it myself. It's feast or famine.
But I was going to say Clint is pretty good at those those small tracks as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does there. People like Martinsville. I don't know. I like it in NASCAR. Love the racing in NASCAR. Hate it on iRacing. Can't stand it. Don't know. Like, I've only had 1, maybe 2 in the course of the 5.5 years of doing this that have actually ran with less than 10 cautions. But the majority of the races I've had are 15 plus cautions.
I've not had one that's ever done that. And honestly, the last time I raced at Martinsville, I think it was a 150 lap race, and we was under caution for 90.
Yeah, I've seen it. So that's the race that everybody just needs to be like, look, we're just gonna finish where we're gonna finish. And remember that the bump and run is a bump and run, not a bump and send.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a couple of weeks away. We got some great races coming up in between that. So, don't give me shout outs, man. It was good. P3 finish.
Big shout out to Bearded Man's Hobbies sponsoring on the car. Halt Hobbies also. You can check them out on that. And my teammates, Clint Hackett and Brock Duty Knight, top 10 on that. And the Chop Shop for putting on the series every week like they are. And congratulations to Blake on his win, Ed on his P2, and on the next week.
Gonna be fun, Tony. Much love, brother. I appreciate you. And good luck in the rest of the races this week.
You too. I appreciate all the streams. I enjoy watching them.
Get it? Hey, it's only going to get better from here, I think. I don't know. It could get worse. We never know.
Let's hope they get better.
I had a bad night last night. Brother, I tell you what, I was telling Chad earlier, I was like, I'm so sorry about last night. I'm going through chemo, so I go through mood swings, right? And last night I was so angry. I don't know why, I can't help it. I don't know what's going on. And I just felt angry. So I took it out on stream last night a little bit. Much pleasant mood today. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. With the situation you got going on, that's understandable.
Yeah, but I hate it because I try not to be mean to anybody. I was mean in the Army. I don't need to be mean in my personal life.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, Tony. We'll see you later, man. Good luck and
have a good night.
You too. That is Tony Sanders, P3. We'll let him have at it. You're welcome, Dudley. Appreciate you as well. Thank you. To the Gomer fam out there. It was a fun race. It was amazing. Matt Allen Esports out there on Twitch. Awesome race. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Clint, thanks for all I do. Thank you very much, Clint. You're amazing. You guys are amazing. You don't understand the community that you guys are to me. It's not just racing to me. I've built I've built a platform for the drivers, right? When it comes to calling iRacing, and I want it to be as good as I can get it. I don't have all the money and the tools to be able to do so like iRacing does when it comes to the Coca-Cola series. But I tell you what, if I had 20 grand, you bet your bottom dollar that I would use that extra money, that extra 20 grand to make this a full-fledged studio to be able to do what I need to do to be able to call iRacing broadcasts in the most professional manner that you could see. Because, and I say this, I just want such a good product for these drivers. Charging between, depending on the length, we're between $35 for a race up to, I think the most I charge is $60, and that just depends on the length of the race. Just because it costs money to, it's a wear and tear on my voice, it's wear and tear on the computer parts. That's really it. It pays the internet bill, those kinds of things. I don't make a killing on this stuff, folks. I really don't. I mean, this makes, if I'm broadcasting every single day over the course of, over the course of 365 days, and that's if I'm broadcasting every day, and I make the average of 40, right? That's $14,600. That is not even minimum wage at all. You got to think bills are way more expensive than that. Computer parts are way more expensive than that. $14,600. That doesn't include tips, bits, and subs and all that stuff, which I'm greatly appreciating. But that's just calling racing. That's not there are people out there charging double, triple what I'm charging, and I want people to be able to afford to have broadcasting called and to also be able to have something that is really, really incredible. I've dropped the ball 100 different times, but I've always rebounded and tried to make it better, which is the reason why I did what I did with the starting soon screen, because I want something cooler. I want the better aspects of, I want these things I want the drivers to be like, look what Jason did. He did that for us. I want that to be the mindset. So, that's the success that I want. And it's not for me, it's for the drivers. It's for this to be a really cool experience. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep maximizing the input. We're going to keep being masterful when it comes to the race. Ended up being an okay race. Congrats to the top three. Love it. I appreciate you, Lucas. You keep getting out there and doing a thing. Might get a pod in on your mission. Hey, you know what? Keep getting those podcasts going out there for Chop Shop. They need it. And I mean, it's a great podcast. Brian interviewed me, and I had such a great time with it. It was very, very nonchalant. So it was like having a conversation with a good friend, and that's what I like about it. Yeah, it's good. Thinking Enough Farm LLC. Check him out on Facebook if you need a long hauling. He is the sponsor of the Victory Lane, which Blake Dudley is the man in tonight here for the iRacing platform on the Chopp'N It Up podcast, Rise to the Ranks Xfinity Series. This has been a great series, and these drivers put on a good show. I know that we had some cautions tonight, but hey, it happens. And again, apologies about power going out earlier. I can't control the weather, and I can't control what happens. When the good Lord says, "Hey, bam," you got to deal with that. You just get stronger and do the thing, which is what we're trying to do. Folks, if you're out there watching, you want to jump on over to Twitch, you can jump over to twitch.tv/Signature Esports. We'll stay live. Everybody else, Facebook and YouTube. We will see you soon. Be good, be safe, be kind. What are the most important factor of life? Please, oh please. Please, oh please. Enjoy your night. We'll see you in the morning for a little bit of racing. That's what's going to happen there. Be good. Peace.